flawless throughout the entire day, you have to start off with a beautiful canvas. Therefore, you should definitely cleanse and moisturize your skin so your foundation lays really nicely. Now you're gonna grab your favorite foundation and just kind of place it everywhere around your face. Doesn't have to be perfect. Like so. Grab a stippling brush and just go around. I like to start at the center of my face. You know, it kind of focuses it right there, so when you get down here on the neck, you don't have that nasty like makeup line and everything blends in properly. Concealing is a must, especially for these nasty bags. Just grab the concealer. It's all about the triangles. So girls, just make a few triangles under your eye, like so. Yes. And then I like to do a little bit in the corner of my nose. It's a little red. So make like a little triangle there. Grab as much as you need. Don't fear the concealer. A little triangle right up here, kind of as a highlight on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose. And then a triangle down here. Triangles, my friends, triangles. Blend it out. You can use a beauty blender, you can use a regular sponge that you can buy for a couple of dollars. You can use your fingers, but I like to use a sponge and just kind of dab it all over the area where you have your triangle made, kind of like this one under the eye. So on and so forth. So let's go on to the next eye. Now you have to set everything. Use a loose powder, a translucent powder, and literally just pack it on under the eye so it doesn't crease throughout the day and it stays in place. Just dabbing that small brush under the eye. On your forehead. Oh yes, girl, you are looking so much better. On the chin. My T-zone throughout the day really gets oily, so that's where I like to focus majority of my powder. So I'm just gonna put a whole bunch down the nose, the bridge of my nose, excuse me. A whole bunch on the side, that's where it's all oily. Can you see the difference? Like the pores are gone. It just makes the foundation and the concealer look very seamless on the face. Eyebrows are no joke. You know, it's the trend. You need to get your eyebrows on fleek. I swear by Anastasia. I'm using the Anastasia brow definer. So first I'm just gonna use this and brush out my eyebrows, just brush it up. So it's laying nicely on your face. Done. Just get a little bit of that brow definer out and follow that natural arch. I like to start under here. At the bottom, just get that natural arch going and follow it through to the end. Don't worry if it's a little messy here because we're gonna use a couple of things to fix that. And then just come up top. And like a longer extended eyebrow here on the end. Move that up through the center of your eyebrows. Done. Last step you have to do is literally just brush it back up to blend it all through. Maybe Clean a little bit of that area right there. Done. Eyebrow on fleek. Girl, move on to the next one. You can use a primer or a concealer as a primer for your eyelids. So I just use this MAC Prolong Paint Pod. And just kind of get close here to the eyelashes. Start there and then do my eyelids, the inner corners. Just get in there. You can use your fingers, nothing fancy here. We're trying to make this a little bit faster. So in the morning, who has time for that, you know? Just do that. Beautiful. So what you want to do is just start off with this white color and literally just go in under the brows again. Pack on a lot onto your lids and your inner corner. Like so, and repeat the same thing on the other side. Into the corners. Perfect. Get a fluffy brush. And I like to start off with this more orange colored brown and just kind of, there's no rules except just follow your crease with the fluffy brush and literally just in a wiping motion, go about it. Just do it. Go about it. It'll look fabulous. Will look great. And then if you have like a smaller crease brush, grab that, use this brown, this darker shade of brown, and just kind of do the same thing. Just wipe in the crease, just go in the crease. Super easy, like you really can't go wrong. Grab some more, go on to the next eye. If you really want to define that crease, just keep doing this. Just keep adding more brown onto the crease. We're just gonna grab that fluffy brush again and just kind of blend it all out together. You don't need to add any more eyeshadow on there. It is perfect. And then if you do have a smaller tapered brush, mix these two in together onto the brush and just kind of go along the lower lash line. If you can see, along the lower lash line and fan it out. Just fan it out. Do the same, lower lash line and fan it out. My favorite bronzer, and I will definitely be repurchasing this, is the Physicians Formula multicolored bronzer. Look at how much I've used of it. It's the best. Super cheap, drugstore, can't go wrong. So just grab this brush. I'm using the Real Technique contour brush. Just packing it on there, and I like to start off with my cheekbones. I know that this is the hollow of my cheekbone, so I just do a nice subtle line on my cheekbone and then just kind of follow it down the side of my face like so, from my forehead down to that line. Connect them, and then just kind of blend it all together. From the top to the bottom. Beauty. And then you're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna pack it on. Other side. Pack it on the side. From the top to the bottom. And just blend it all together. And then I like to get the top of my forehead and just kind of move the bronzer down into the center of my face, because then you know it just blends in nicely. You are glowing already. I know I am. I hope you're glowing. You're a superstar. You're glowing either way. And I like to do my nose. My nose is kind of like a bulbous nose. So what I do is I just put a little bit more bronzer onto this and squish the brush all together and just go into it like make a line like on the side. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. And then just to finish it off, just make a little line at the tip of your nose and just blend it all together. I've been obsessed with the Milani blush. This one is the Rose d'Oro. Has a little bit of a shimmer to it, like a golden shimmer. Look how beautiful this is. A golden shimmer, a light pink, and a little bit of brown in there. I'm just dusting it all over my brush and onto my cheeks in no particular fashion. You can go like this. A little fish face always helps. Yes. And sometimes I like to dab a little bit on my forehead just to kind of give more color around my face. So just kind of lightly dust around your forehead. You can even do your nose and just blend it. Just blend it all with your brush. A little bit on the chin. Why not? Just a little residue on there. Just grab it. Just watch. I literally lay it on there. Get into the corner here. Putting it as close to the lash line as I can. I like to use a cream colored eyeliner. You can use like a white one if you have a white one. If you want to use black to intensify the eye, you can do that as well. This is more of a daytime look, but you can do your own variation. A good drugstore mascara is going to be the Falsies by Maybelline. I'm obsessed. I like to use the waterproof one just because when I'm working, I don't want it to smear onto my face, or you know how that goes, ladies. So I usually just start off at the top and add a little bit here with the natural and fake lashes. Do the same thing here just to add a little bit more drama. Put it all together. Beautiful. Add a little bit more and do your lower lashes. That'll give you more of a bigger eye look, more dramatic look. Yes, so I don't want a very dark colored lip. That's usually when you just apply it straight on, how it comes out. So I'm just gonna dab it, just dabbing it. Mwah. All right, ladies, so this is the finished product. What do you think?